I'm writing a feature film. If all goes well, me and Esha will be in it. Let's see if Esha is free and we have time at that, because that character is very heavily inspired by her. So I'm hoping I get to work with her again. Yeah. Let's do it right now. Abhi bhag ke main karunga. I want to act with Jennifer. I think she's gorgeous. She's an amazing actor. So I asked Aditi. मैंने Aditi से पूछा. I said, Aditi, give me some acting advice. What advice would you give? Because she's fantastic. So I said, the only thing she told me months ago she told me, she's like, I don't know, I just feel. Bas feel karo. Favorite scene. So I just said this also. Abhi I just said it to somebody else. Ek tha when Katha comes back and says, she says, I'm coming back to work. So एक बार she says I'm coming back to work, the way I react and all that, and the way the director had given these small little inputs, वो मेरा one of my favorite scenes. The first time she comes back and says I'm coming back to work, and उसके अलावा सारे scenes कथा के साथ ही है यार. कथा के साथ बहुत मजा आता है because she's such a good actor. My second favorite scene would have to be my second favorite scene, I'd go with the same one. When I tell her, when I imagine that she's there, like I finally get a chance to share with her my heart's feelings, and I tell her, I'm like that one mistake that you hate me for is not me. It's a mistake I made. It's a part of me. It's not everything. So those two scenes come to mind. Yeah. समर के साथ भी बहुत मजा आता है मेरे को, because बड़ा तरंगी करता है, बड़ा कुछ चीजें करता रहता है, तो उसके साथ भी बहुत मजा आता है. इवन यार आरव के साथ बहुत मजा आता है, फिर वानिया के साथ भी बहुत मजा आता है.
So there are too many.
आरव के साथ the first time that was a very interesting scene in the sports club, and वानिया के साथ recently when I tell her, I'm like I find out that she's who she is and I tell her, that was a very interesting scene for me. इतना इमोशनल आदमी हूँ कि कुछ भी इमोशन तो बहुत जल्दी आ जाता है. सैडनेस, एंगर, all these emotions come very quickly. The ones that I need to little bit get into the zone sometimes is the love scenes. उसके लिए थोड़ा सा करना पड़ता है, निकालना पड़ता है. यानी you need to. Did she ask क्या preparation भी करना पड़ता है? She wants to know what preparation I do.
For emotional scenes.
Emotion because I don't know if this is true, but I'm just throwing something that I think the reason I don't need to prepare for emotional scenes is because as men we don't emote too much.
Yeah.
So I guess somewhere where when these scenes come, तो बहुत आसान होता है emote करना because इतना भरा रहता है. For the love scenes, because I feel like I love life so much, I love food so much, I love loving, तो वो ना थोड़ा सा prepare करना पड़ता है कि okay, yeah, how would I behave if this really happened? What would I feel? Aditi actually, so I asked Aditi, मैंने Aditi से पूछा. I said, Aditi, give me some acting advice. What advice would you give? Because she's fantastic. So I said, the only thing she told me months ago she told me, she's like, I don't know, I just feel. बस फील करो. So, जब पहली बार मैंने वो सुना ना एडवाइस, ऐसे it's like यार कुछ दिया ही नहीं, क्या है ये वो. फिर some time ago she was doing one scene where she was even better than normal. So after the scene she comes and tells me, she's like, no, in this scene I like it was just happening. I said, why? She's like, because I was just thinking, like, how would it feel to say this in real to somebody? And I was like, oh, that's what she meant when she said, just feel karo. I was like, because Adnan as a person, I know I'm sensitive. Maybe I'm not good at emoting them in real life. I'm not very good at emoting a lot of emotions in real life. But I was like, no, I know I'm sensitive. So how would I feel if this was really, how would Adnan, for example, if Adnan were to really say this to somebody, if Adnan were to really say I love you to somebody, how would he say? Now, उसमें सिर्फ preparation के लिए थोड़ा सा tweak करना पड़ता है कि Adnan in real life would probably not say too much, but how would Adnan say if so and so, if this girl is someone he's been dying for, and so that's how I prepare for the love scenes a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll be honest with you, मेरे को क्राफ्ट पे ऐसा नहीं कि ये मेरा फॉर्मूला है. जब कोई सीन आता है ना, अक्सर मैंने क्या देखा है, sometimes things don't work, sometimes randomly कुछ मिल जाता है, कुछ नहीं. It's such a mystical craft for me कि हर बार मेरे को सीन अप्रोच करने का एक डिफरेंट तरीका होता है. So I like that. And नियति, you said, नियति ने पूछा था. नियति, टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन, हमेशा मेरा प्रेपरेशन अलग होता है, मेरे पास फॉर्मूला नहीं है. एंड फॉर सुपर इंटेंस एंड इमोशनल सीन्स मैंने आपको बताया, जस्ट हो जाते हैं.
Yeah, but I want to know when you're performing love scenes, especially, and you have an co-star who is married. Okay, so how do you approach that then? कि line ना cross हो जाए, we maintain that, या ice कौन break करता है?
I have absolutely no care in the world about lines cross ना हो जाए, as long as मैं अपने boundaries of the scene के अंदर रहूँ. मैं उतना वो नहीं होता हूँ, बट हाँ थोड़ा सा है. द फर्स्ट फ्यू टाइम्स वो आइस ब्रेक करना ज़रूरी है, टू गेट टू नो ईच अदर एंड स्पीक अ लिटिल मोर. I try to do it. Aditi herself tries to do it because she's so aware of herself. She knows that अगर वो ऐसा नहीं कि हम लोग बात नहीं करें then immediately I love you, सुकून हो मेरा, and वो सब नहीं आता है. The thing is, Aditi is such a nice, cool human being. It was super easy. Same thing with Esha. Both have been, my previous two co-stars have been so excellent at their work and so professional that जैसे ही एक्शन होता है उन लोग की आंखों में दिख जाता है. I'm like, अरे ओह अच्छा, ये तो चलो मैं भी थोड़ा कर लेता हूँ. Yeah.
But you guys talk before the scene so that एकदम से awkwardness ना रहे scene में.
Talk about the scene or
about the scene?
No.
Yeah, how to approach.
We like the magic. No.
Okay.
In my memories, it would have to be Snooker Point. It was the arcade I grew up in. I used to game a lot. Salma, you said Salma Preeti.
Salma Preeti.
I used to game a lot. I was a full time. Like सुबह जाता था तो I would come back the next day. 24 hours in a gaming arcade gaming. मैं बहुत game करता था. So that place has too many memories for me. Apart from that, my home, which now we no longer live in, it was a rented apartment. There's this place which shut down. It was called Al Reef Bakery. Again, I'm talking about food, but it was so good. And there's another place called Ravi, which is still open. Ravi is like a very traditional, famous place. There are few places, yeah.
Okay, about it.
Of course, it's going to go off air, but I don't know when. So every show has to go off air, but we don't know when. And the way we actors are, we just go and do our work. Every day we are given a script. Listen, the truth is, मैं पूछता नहीं हूँ. मुझे कदर भी नहीं है कब बंद होगा. मुझे सिर्फ इतना कदर है कि कल मेरा शूटिंग डे है, कल मेरे 5 सीन है. आई हैव टू गिव माय बेस्ट इन दोस 5 सीन्स. व्हेन द शो हैज टू एंड, इट विल एंड. बट नो, वी डोंट नो. इफ यू आस्किंग मी इफ आई नो, नो आई डोंट नो. किस्मत का धनी. हैव यू सीन श्रेक में डोंकी? श्रेक नहीं देखी? उसमें डोंकी चिल्लाते रहता है, सही जगह पहुंच जाता है. आई एम दैट डोंकी. बिकॉज द रीजन आई यूज दिस एनालॉजी इज बिकॉज मैंने जरा भी नहीं सोचा. इस सुभान अल्लाह करने से पहले people used to come and ask me, how did you choose the show? Truth, hard facts, I didn't choose the show. I needed work. I got the first show and it turned out to be a mind-blowing show. That was Ish Subhan Allah. Katha Ankahee, major credit to my manager / casting director Reema. Because क्या हुआ, मैंने इस सुभान अल्लाह के बाद I took a sabbatical, hiatus. I worked on my other crafts, which is writing and direction. तो बाद में आया, but writing. तो उसमें 1 साल निकल गया. Nothing fruitful came. My feature film script नहीं हो पा रही है. उसके बाद मैंने बोला चलो थोड़ा सा अपने आप को energize करते, because that kind of took too much out of me. I said there was a short film idea that I had. I said let me direct it. It's already छोटा सा है, written तो है, ठीक है. 2 महीने का करना था, वो 1 साल बन गया. So 2 साल का गैप हो गया मेरे को. So by the time I finished, when I was finishing that, as soon as I finished that, I was dying to act. Like I was hungry. Like I was like, I'm hungry. I need to act, because production and direction and writing and all that, even though as much fun as it is, actors की life थोड़ी pampered होती है. We get a script and we have to do it. There it was a very different zone. So I was just hungry. I did one short film and I auditioned for a couple of shows, and Reema told me, my casting director / manager told me, she said, Adnan, Katha Ankahee is a wonderful show, take it. I took her word for it. And another thing is, Sony का show मुझे हमेशा करना था. ये दो चीजें combined, I took the show. It turned out to be magical. My daily life. Okay, so my daily life is I wake up in the morning. As soon as I wake up, first I'll have a liter of water. Then I will sit and meditate for about a good 40 minutes. I'll do a Wim Hof meditation, which is a very physical meditation. It's a breathing exercise meditation where you can get to hold your breath up to 3 minutes. It's wonderful. I've been doing that. I do that, and then I switch to another transcendental meditation, which has given me this amazing. I don't want to jinx it, but it's given me like good control on my reactions in real life. Like it kind of puts you in the zone. I do that, then I take a shower, I pray namaz, qaza namaz, because I don't wake up for Fajr, and then I head out. I don't do breakfast. Then I head out to work and I shoot. I come back at like 11:30. Shower, mess around with my khala and my mom for a bit. Like 5 minutes, not ज़्यादा नहीं, but ठीक है, मस्ती करता हूँ मैं उनके साथ. And then I eat food. I chill with my mom, like while eating food, and I finish that. I come back. I pray namaz again before sleeping. I do my duas and I head to sleep. Very nice, chill out day. But I like my days. Yeah.
What about lunch? You have your lunch.
Set पे वो तो set. If you want to know my set का routine, go to set. Do my Shanu starts my makeup and hair and everything like that. I read my scripts for the day. Go prepare my scene. Lunch break hota hai. I do my namaz first. Then I eat lunch in 10 minutes, and then back to scene. Evening break, namaz, eat food, finish, then pack up. Pack up के बाद एक alternation होता है, या तो मैं dance class के जाता हूँ depending on time, or I go to the gym, and then I head home. Head home, I've told you. Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking dance lessons.
Yes, I started. Yeah, very proudly. It's one of my weaknesses. It's something that I need to work on. So I'm working on it.
So what are you learning? Typical Bollywood, any
Bollywood.
contemporary?
Bollywood. And set पे आजकल बहुत मस्ती करने लगा हूँ मैं. Set पे shuffling करते रहता हूँ. To at least keep my legs moving, थोड़ा सा कुछ हिलते रहूँ, डुलते रहूँ ना. क्योंकि मैं बहुत stiff रहा हूँ. इससे पहले I've worked out a lot. 8 or 9 years of. I have been very disciplined with my gym. For 8 years, it was like madness. For 4 or 5 years, I didn't miss a single day. Even if I was sick, even if I had surgery, whatever it was, I would be in the gym. Yeah, it was crazy. I remember I had a kidney stone surgery. They did that, and I came home. They released me the next day. Hospital se gaya. Or the same day. I think they released me the same day. And they said, "ठीक है, anesthesia will wear off and you can go home." I was on my way home. मेरे को call आया audition के लिए कि कल आपको audition. I said, "Listen, bro, just come out. I can't." He's like, "No, you have to come tomorrow." I said, ठीक है, अगर कल मुझे audition पे जाना ही है, तो मतलब आज जिम जाना ही पड़ेगा. I need to not feel this weakness, like I'm feeling very weak and like sorry. ये अपने आप को बड़ा मरीज बनाया. I said, I can't feel it. That day only I went to the gym. I had still anesthesia in my system when I was in the gym deadlifting. Yeah. I was very proud of myself because that gave me this thing of today that no matter what. भाषण नहीं दूंगा, but मेरा एक fitness mantra है. Doesn't matter how you're feeling. You're sick, you're tired, doesn't matter. You have to go. So that was kind of it. Yeah.
Wow.
Viaan is so the way Viaan's been written, the way Viaan's been written, the way Ravi sir wants to portray him, my director Ravi sir is very different from Kabir. Viaan has been a lot more challenging than Kabir for me. Yeah, because I think, look, I'll be honest, I'm Muslim, right? So Kabir was something that 50% came natural to me. What Kabir believed in, I was already believing in. I used to pray. I knew the stories of the Prophet, peace be upon him. I knew all of that. Viaan has been like a little more new to me, more challenging. He emotes a lot more than me. Viaan is so much more emoting than me. Like, and yeah. It's not been easy. Like, I will not lie. It's been something where every day I just have to come and just try my best. every day. There's no like complacency नहीं है, जरा भी complacent. मैं बोल रहा हूँ 8 महीने हो गए, I still don't feel like हाँ ठीक है. But that's partially to do with Ravi sir's perfectionist attitude, where our directors just no days off. Ravi sir needs every scene, every line, every word. He needs the truth. So we have to bring our A game. So it's been one of the most one of the most beautiful challenges I've faced up until now. There was something that broke my heart. I lost my father's wallet. It was my dad's wallet. We had gifted to him just before he, left us. That I lost. That broke my heart. Whoever finds it, guys, please. I was telling my mom yesterday. I was like, Mom, even now, if the wallet comes back without card, without cash, it's okay. Just send that wallet back.
Where did you lose it?
Yeah, I think somebody stole it. I was at a clinic and itna gussa aaya tha na us din. I was at a clinic. I was taking my aunt and somebody bumped into me. And मेरे को याद है, अभी भी reaction याद है. I was like एक गुस्सा है, एक manly गुस्सा है, like ये लड़ने मांगता है क्या? Because this push looked weird. It felt like automatic reaction. I was like, what's this? He wants to fight or what? And then I was taking my khala down the stairs. Then he only came and he's like, do you want some help? And then in my head I was like, Adnan, look how quick you go to judge. See, he's such a sweet human being and ye wo. And I put my khala in the rickshaw. And I remember he came out and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it was him because I had it. I paid money, and then after that, I didn't have money for the rickshaw. So I'm assuming, but he came and stood out, and he was watching me, and I was like, "Oh, so nice of him! Look, he's watching and all." And as soon as I went to pay the rickshaw, wallet gone. So that went. Another of my prized possessions is that's it.
You want to share something?
नहीं, because मालूम क्या realization आया मेरे को, मेरे भाई वो भी मैंने घुमाया. आप बोलेंगे सारे प्राइस पोजेशन की घुमाते रह रहा है. मेरे भाई ने मेरे को हेडफोन्स गिफ्ट किए थे. मेरे को बहुत पसंद है, वो मैंने प्लेन में घुमा दिया. I left it there. I was so tired. I left it there, and then I never got it back. I emailed the airlines, Sri Lankan Airlines. Emailed you all. Business class में घुमाया and फिर भी चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. But my brother immediately got it back. But what I realized is that और एक possession था यार, वो भी घूम गया यार. मैं बहुत घुमा है. मेरी माँ ने मुझे बचपन में ये दुबई का वो था, एक कॉन्वर्स की एक तावीज़ पहनता था मैं जिसके अंदर दुआ थी, वो भी घूम गया. Okay, so I think the moral of the story is that अदनान बहुत चीज़ें घुमाता है यार. अदनान वैल्यू नहीं करता possession को until it goes away. ओह वाओ, ये तो बहुत हेवी डीप हो गया यार.
रियलाइजेशन.
अरे या आई स्टिल बिलीव इट. बहुत अच्छा करती है यार. शी इज सो गुड. बट आई वुड लव टू वर्क विथ हर बिकॉज शी इज गुड मैन. आई थिंक इट्स माई ब्लेसिंग. आई एम गेटिंग टू लर्न फ्रॉम हर. आई एम गेटिंग टू शेयर स्क्रीन स्पेस विथ हर. एंड शी इज सच अ नाइस ह्यूमन बीइंग. आई एम वेरी लकी. I would love to. किसी का दिल आपको 2 सेकंड में पता चल जाता है. एंड अभी तो मैं वाइब पे बहुत ज़्यादा जाता हूँ. वाइब बहुत ज़्यादा. I trust my instinct a lot. Like how you make me feel instantly. You come to know very instantly. किसी के बोलने के तरीके से ही आप समझ जाते हो कि किसी के बोलने के तरीके से आप समझ जाते हो
कि असलियत क्या है.
2 लोग आपको आके बोलेंगे अरे कम, यू नीड एनी हेल्प, एंड जो सभी आके बोलेंगे डू यू नीड एनी हेल्प. यू अंडरस्टैंड हु इज जस्ट सेइंग इट एंड हु इज जस्ट
who means it.
We are very close. We are extremely close. We've become even closer, I feel. I've become closer to my brother. How do I deal with it is, look, in life, I feel Allah gives you everything perfect. If you're getting pain, it is for a reason. मैं तो मालूम थोड़ा सा वो भी है. I don't बहुत बड़ी बातें नहीं करना चाहिए. जैसे Allah either if he gives you something bad, it's either a test or an opportunity to become better. like that's what they say, right? मैं तो लैटर में ज़्यादा बिलीव करता हूँ कि आपको दुख भी, पेन भी आता ना, कुछ भी आता ना, it's always there's always an opportunity to do something better. So the fact that my brother's not here and none of my friends are here, none of my best friends are here. I don't have, except for one Akshad who's left behind, and Manish actually. Sorry, Manish is someone. Akshad and Manish are people I've made friends here, right? मेरे बचपन के कोई नहीं है. I don't have that circle here. But I feel it's good. It's made me stronger. The fact that my brother was not there to look out for me, like he's always taking care of me. I never became a man because of that. Like there was always my brother to bail me out.
Yeah.
I would make a mistake, he would bail me out. I would make a mistake, he would bail me out. Anything, he would bail me out. So I'm happy that I've become stronger, and because of that strength, I understand that when I meet him in a year for like maybe 10 days, 20 days, maybe a month. It's always wonderful. Yeah, and I love him to death. My brother is my life.
Yeah, but your independent journey started when you...
I was telling my mom this yesterday. I said, Mom, I became a man after I moved here, because after I moved here, all the things started happening. Imran left, my friends left. I lost financial power, as in like I didn't have money, to put it in simple words. I lost someone in my family. So I lost a lot, and it was then when I had nobody to rely on, I had to start learning to rely on myself. And I started falling in love with Adnan after that. It was a long journey, but yeah. आपको सच बोलूं ये थोड़ा लोगों को अजीब लगेगा, but I have left it to God to get me the kind of work that inspires people, and not get me work that maybe leads someone to the wrong path. That is in acting, all right? When it comes to my writing, when it comes to my direction, that's something very personal. As I'm speaking to you, that thing is coming, that the things that I believe in, I genuinely believe are something that society can benefit from. I know this beautiful journey I've been on in the past 10 years has taught me some amazing things about psychology, about society, about this thing. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I have learned some things that can give me a sense of peace. And that is something I want to relate to the world. Because I genuinely believe I'm on the right path. I genuinely believe this from the bottom of my heart, that the gratefulness I feel, the peace, the love, all these things are the right way to live. This is my belief. And so when it comes to my writing and my direction and what the kind of work that I want to put out in the world, I'm very like, I sit and say, no, what is it that I want to tell the world? What is something that can help the world? Like my Instagram posts, when I write captions, I sit and think, like, because I'm like, kya main likhu, something cool. I'm like, no. Adnan, you have an opportunity right now. There are so many number of people going to read this caption. Write something that even if one person reading it can be lifted. One person. So I always try to keep that in my mind when it comes in regards to society. I have these beautiful ideas of love, about peace, about being grateful, about fighting, not physical fighting, but the fight, the good fight, the fight with yourself, the fight with your desires, with your demons. All those, the few battles that I've won, or the few solutions that I have, I want to share with the world. So with that work, I want to share with society. Acting, honestly, I'm telling you, as I said, I've left it to God to do that. And what was your latter question? It was a very good question. Wohi na, society, how does your work affect society?
And how does it impact the world at large?
A lot, because I remember, I'll give you an example. There's this movie called Unbroken, Angelina Jolie, and there's that famous goddamn line, if I can take it, I can make it. That line has gotten me through so many days of the gym. Now you'll say, okay, Adnan, gym, what's the big deal? The big deal is that the 8 years of grinding I did, I told you I had surgery, but I still went to the gym. I still lifted that weight. I was hungry. I still did it. It was raining. I remember Bombay was flooded, and I went to this gym drenched, my tracks drenched, and I still went. Those lines got me through that physical thing, and now that has become ingrained in me, like subconsciously, without realizing, that beautiful thing that जब कभी मन नहीं कर रहा है ये सीन में परफॉर्म करने का, कभी मन नहीं कर रहा है अच्छा करने का, कभी मन नहीं कर रहा है सच बोलने का, कभी मन नहीं कर रहा है काइंड होने का, कभी मन नहीं कर रहा है चैरिटी देने का, because you're feeling like shit, whatever the reason is. you tell yourself these things that you've heard, like if I can take it, I can make it. So just it's okay, you can make it. Like these beautiful things. So I think it impacts a lot. Like it's impacted me a lot. Whiplash, what a movie. The message there. Interstellar, the message of love. Wow, what a movie! One of my favorite movies. Yeah. So I think they impact a lot, and I pray to God. What a lovely question. It woke me up. I pray to God that I'm working on the short film. I've directed it, and I'm praying to God that God, please let one person, or if I'm lucky, 5. I'm being greedy when I say 5, but even if one person sees the message and it helps him in their life, please God, let that be the case. The fame and all that, let it be secondary, God. It's okay. Yeah, I want it. Amazing. Clap. Oh, but if one person, because कितना अच्छा होगा ना अगर आपने इस लाइफ में आपने एंजॉय भी किया, बिकॉज आई लव माई वर्क, बट उसके साथ साथ आपने किसी का बहुत बुरा दिन जा रहा था या कोई लॉस था अपनी लाइफ में, किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, didn't have anyone to turn to, and your work helped them. I think that's one of the greatest gifts. If that happens, amazing. Yeah, so I'm hoping that my work does that.
Yeah. Okay.
Amy Cams, बहुत soul touching, ego breaking, wall diminishing सवाल कर दिया आपने यार, वाह. I'm going to be honest with everybody. Right now, I'm not gymming every day, but that is a personal choice I've made, because what I've seen is that when I work out, it's affecting my acting. You know how I'm more tired. I'm not in that neutral state. It's weird. It's very weird. But what right now I've come to this assumption. Might change later on. But I feel that workout is not suiting this particular character too much. And the kind of acting that I'm doing at the moment, the kind of performances that are required. So what I do is I substituted with dance classes, with an insane diet. And when I mean insane, my diet is the best in the world. I just avoid my first meal. I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I don't do breakfast. Second meal is very simple. It's just chicken. Third meal is just paneer. Now, before you think, "Arey yaar, बेचारा क्या सो रहा है?" My last meal I eat like a king. पेल के अरे जूस लेके आओ, ये लेके आओ, वो लेके सब पेल के खाता हूँ. So 80% of the day I go through that, and then I allow myself that. And I'm very interested at the moment with Jiu-Jitsu and BJJ. Very interested. I love it, and that's something I'm on my every off. I'm going for these fight classes. Yeah, in a film I'm writing a feature film. If all goes well, me and Esha will be in it. Let's see if Esha is free and we have time at that, because that character is very heavily inspired by her. So I'm hoping I get to work with her again. Yeah.
Wow. So you have actually written that thinking about her?
No, I had already written this story before I met her, and I had already written the script before I met her. When I went to rework it after Subhanallah, a lot of Esha's qualities and the way she performs, I said I think she'll be a very good fit for this role.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you discussed this with her?
In bits and pieces, but because time का हम लोग दोनों इतने busy रहते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा डर लग रहा है कि नहीं कर पाऊंगा उनके साथ, किसी और के साथ करना पड़ेगा. But I hope, Allah willing, I hope.
Okay. Would you be?
Let's do it right now. अभी भाग के मैं करूँगा. I want to act with Jennifer. I think she's gorgeous. She's an amazing actor. And action. I love action. Okay, when I tell you I love action, stunts. On my Instagram post, you all can go and check. I've posted some videos of some stunts that were allowed by me, which were so crazy that I watched them. I jumped through fire, as in like there was a little bit of fire. I jumped through that, my leg caught fire. I've broken glass with my hand. Obviously, there was a piece of wood there. I love action. Maza aata hai. It just gets me too charged up. Yeah, and with Jennifer Wingate, come on, let's do it right now.
And your thoughts about her craft?
I think she's fantastic. I haven't seen too much, but the few clips that I saw, the lovely things I heard, and in those few clips that I saw, her intensity, I was like, woof.
Why?
I was just telling him on the way to the car, I want to do, my second short film is my priority. Okay. Yeah. So ye khatam karunga show, whenever the show ends, I'm going to work on my second short film.
But in future, if you're offered?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're willing to do it? And what about Big Boss?
No.
No. Why?
It's not my cup of tea. I'm addicted to being productive. I'm addicted to doing something creative. मेरी छुट्टी के दिन, अभी कल मुझे छुट्टी मिली थी 8 दिन के बाद, and I was just telling myself, I went running to the fight class, and I was going on the way to write, but रात में फंस गया. But that's how I am. I need to do this. Like, this is my thing. Like, I love it so much. So sitting for and doing nothing.
3 months.
Yeah, for 3 months is. I in real life, आप अभी छोड़िए, टीवी पे छोड़िए, मैं रियल लाइफ में गॉसिप नहीं करता हूँ. मैं नहीं करता हूँ. I don't gossip. I hate it. I hate gossip. I feel so bad after it. So no, not my cup of tea.